Yes, guys, before we get started, just wanted to let you know that this is being posted on both YouTube and SoundCloud. So if you're after just the audio, head over to the SoundCloud page. It'll be linked in the description. And if you just listen to the audio and want to see the full video, then head on over to my YouTube channel. Just search the name of the podcast, and I'm sure it will pop up. Enjoy the podcast, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
The podcast.
Right, welcome to the Cheeks podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all well. It's been a long year since I uploaded. I know I said, mate, it's Ben 10's Omnitrix. You need like a visual cue. Shut up.
You went, yeah, it's been a year.
I like to check to the day. I know in my previous video I said I was going to upload more, but here we are. It's now the 8th of January 2022. Have we just time traveled? Is that what just happened?
Soundboard.
What the fuck? So here we are. This is. Shut up. This is the next Cheeks project. It's gonna happen frequently, but I've already cursed it by saying it's gonna happen consistently. You all know me as Cheeks, obviously, and these two gentlemen you've already seen on the channel before.
I hope they can't hear that.
I really hope you can't hear that,
I
because
think they
that's
will be.
one, copyrighted, probably.
Who is it?
So Karsten's brother. This is Marcos and Karsten. You've seen him on the Cheeks channel before, like I've just said. It was that one Minecraft video we did where it seemed like it was going to be a series, but in Cheeks fashion, it didn't. I'll put a couple of clips now of them saying some stupid shit.
What the hell's happened to the weekend?
What do you mean?
What's he done to his face? I was praying it was like false. Because I was like, to be fair, not in a attractive way, but he was an alright looking guy.
Like, now you sound like an insecure, like you're insecure with your masculinity. You can see he's a good looking guy.
Fine, he was fit.
That's gay, that Marco.
Oh, I found diamond.
You fucking haven't. You lying bastard, Marcos.
Lying gets you nowhere, you dickhead.
So, would you like to introduce yourself, boys? Take it in turns.
Go on.
Hi, I'm Marcos.
Hi, Marcos.
Look at the hi, Marcos.
I've eaten in 3 days.
You have eaten in 3 days.
You know what? I
There's
fucking
no
hope.
way I couldn't. I can't say I've not eaten in 3 days.
No one would believe you.
Exactly.
So, Marcos,
I've eaten
what's
3 chickens in 1 day.
that? I don't know if that's a lie or not.
You need to tell another lie now.
Or 2 lies now.
So what's what? Oh yeah, go on.
No,
Go.
carry on.
I
Carry
was
on.
gonna say, your greatest achievement in the last week is eating a full chicken to yourself.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I was gonna say, don't ask him what his fucking greatest achievement is in life. You ain't fucking had one.
Probably still eating.
Yeah.
It probably was that chicken he ate last night.
Yeah.
No, I'm not before.
So why did you just eat a full chicken to yourself? This will give the
Because
viewers an in.
I didn't eat like a full roast with it. Like I had no veg, nothing else, just meat, protein.
Why?
Because you got to admit, a good cooked roast chicken, nothing beats when it's nice and succulent.
Nandies.
Yeah, but you go to Nandi's and eat half a chicken, correct?
Yeah. But
And then you could no.
Have
But
another half.
exactly.
They have to have another half after that.
Or you could go for lunch, have half, give it about 4 hours, then go back later and eat another half. Yeah. So you've just given yourself a break. I ate nothing that day, and then just ate a full chicken.
Yeah, I think it's because you ate it in one sitting.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
It's a good chicken.
Nice one. Karsten, introduce yourself to the viewers.
Hi, my name's Karsten. I'm 22, and I've not been an alcoholic for 2 years. Do really well, actually, not drinking. Quite proud of myself, you know.
When was the last time you had a drink?
Birthday.
No, it wasn't. It was New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
The lighting sod.
8 days.
Technically, New Year's Day. Oh no, you didn't stay out till midnight, did you?
No, I didn't survive till midnight.
No.
I was actually throwing up down the side of a takeaway shop. And then I walked here, got into bed, couldn't even eat. So I
Nice.
just went to sleep, woke up 3 times through the night and just spewed up because tequila and Skittle bombs.
I hate a Skittle bomb.
I hate tequila.
Tequila does me right, but Skittle bombs mixed in that,
No, do you know what I hate more? One of them, is it a glitter bomb that has fireball in?
No, fireball bombs have got fireball in it.
Oh, fair enough, that gives it away for the title. No, but I hate a Fireball one. I hate the taste of Fireball.
Cinnamon in it.
I don't like cinnamon.
You don't like? Why don't you like cinnamon?
I don't know. I can eat a cinnamon roll,
Right.
but maybe because a lot of the time they have all the icing on top as well, so it hides the flavour as bad.
Right.
But I'm not keen on pure cinnamon.
Mad.
To be fair, neither. But I'll have Fireball because it's liquidated in it.
Oh, so that's all right then.
Yeah, that's just how it works.
Nice. So that's the intro for this podcast. How often did we say we're going to release these episodes? Is it every 2 weeks?
Try every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. So we're
Or at least record them. It's up to you to post them.
it is up to me. So
So don't give us shit.
yeah, fair enough. So we're recording this on the 8th of January, which is a Saturday. So not next Saturday. Saturday after this should be out.
No, you should have posted it earlier than that. We'll just video the next one rather.
Oh, so next Saturday it should be out, and then we'll.
No, next Saturday we're videoing again.
It's every fortnight, you div.
Yeah.
So we'll put one out next weekend, and then
Alright,
we'll
and then-
record again the week after.
As we record 1 week, post the next
Yeah,
one,
well, record,
post the
upload,
next
record,
one.
upload. You're right. Okay, so that's clear. What? I don't know where to go from this. I've never done an intro to a podcast.
We just chat shit.
We do just chat shit.
Well,
So,
I've got a good way to start it then. Food. You managed to scoff a full chicken, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I had on my birthday, didn't you, boys?
Yeah.
35-ounce steak.
oh, you did.
That was sick. 40 minutes.
I think
So-
that's
Was it a
slow.
competition?
No, I had to
Was-
cook it myself.
Was the 40 minutes including cooking it?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I'll let you off then.
It
I thought
was
you meant
like-
like 40 minutes from
It's on one of
cook.
those hot stones, and they just give us like the
Meat.
tomahawk steak on a little thing. Just picked it up and just slapped it on the thing and just cut off chunks, so they tried to cook it and eat it at the same time.
That's the thing that kind of has always put me off them.
Why? Because you got to put the effort in
Not even
and
that.
not get paid.
You're paying to go cook your own meal. It'd have been cheaper to go buy your Coke or whatever you were drinking, go buy the
I thought this was going to take a wild turn.
These have got steaks on it.
It'd have been cheaper probably going to buy your drink, buy your meat and cook it at home.
How much is a tomahawk steak though?
You can sometimes get them around the year from Aldi. I think it's called like a Big Daddy steak.
I'm gonna have a look.
What's
how much
that's not a price.
No, but I don't know how much it costs.
Oh right, okay.
But it'll probably be a lot cheaper. How much did it cost?
It was 35 quid.
Bit
Well,
cheaper than
40
that.
quid, but that's with chips and onion rings.
You didn't have chips and onion rings,
No, I ate that as well.
so you paid 40 quid.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not bad. I don't think that's bad.
I don't think it's bad. Don't get me wrong. Like I'd probably end up paying it if I had the money. But the thing that does annoy me is turning up to a restaurant to then cook your own food.
I mean, I think it's the
It's like
experience
going
as
to
well,
a
because it's like,
bakery and baking a cake.
I mean, I don't imagine we've got like those hot stones at home.
I mean, I don't know who would go and buy it off Amazon, but it's 43 quid on Amazon.
People that buy food off Amazon scare me.
Yeah, have you seen those sandwiches in a tin?
Yeah, that, or like you can get like roast
Chicken
dinners in it.
tikka in a tin.
That's
Chicken
a-
tikka sandwich
That's
in a tin.
that's a sin. That's like nearly a war crime.
That's nuclear.
Well, to be fair though, like, not bashing him, but ration packs. It's basically it's literally.
Well, yeah, I mean, but there's
mashed up
like,
dinner in a little plastic thing, and you just heat that up, and you just eat that.
Yeah.
well, I mean, I feel like that's like fair enough though, because you're in the army. People shouldn't go out and do that just because.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's where it's like
There's a
stepping the
downright
line.
waste.
Yeah, it's like being shot at by Iraqis. Warrants having food in a like airtight bag. Don't go down to your corner shop and have one.
Or
Like,
like sleeping on the floor
It's
and
like
digging a
going
hole
to
to
bar
sleep.
and getting a sandwich. It's like you just don't do it.
no,
It's like digging a
With all due
hole to
respect, Bar.
sleep.
Jack, if you're watching this, unfortunately, this has come back round to you in college because he did that. He bought, I think it was actually a chicken tikka sandwich. I hope you don't mind us talking about this, Jack. It's a memory I'm always gonna have. But we went round to the spa around the corner from college, or like it wasn't even a spa then. It was just the
What about
crossings.
Bossman's? I always call it Bossman's.
that's very
Oh,
vague.
you want to like the McCall's?
Yeah,
Oh,
was
Premier.
it a
No,
McCall's
I
then?
think it was a McCall's.
Or it was just called the Crossways or something like that. It was around the corner from
Next to
college.
the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always call that Bossman's. Don't know why.
So we went in there to get some like snacks or something, and Jack picks up a chicken tikka sandwich, and we knew that it was a bad idea.
Did it come in the black? Did you ever see them that have a clear plastic or a black plastic
Can't remember.
where it holds the sandwich and then just a clear film? It looked
And it's
100%
got
dodgy.
sandwich in black wrapping. I know I ain't fucking touching it.
If I can't see what's inside it, I don't want it.
I'll be honest, I've eaten one once by the time I'd walked home, I'd thrown it up.
Yeah, Jack didn't eat the whole thing. I don't remember. I think he took like one bite and then just tried to like discreetly put it in the packet and like slide it into the bin without us seeing. And we were like, Jack, how's that sandwich? He went, not nice, boys. I'll be real.
How was his bowels afterwards though?
I don't
That's the
know,
real question.
Jack. If you do remember what your arse was like after that chicken tikka sandwich from what Marcos called Bossman's, do let us know.
No, because one of the drivers from my work, he got himself a pork pie from a spa. Had that. Oh, he was.
That's
good.
brave.
He was not good.
I mean, I respect him to a level
No, I don't.
of being able to like.
Decision.
You've got to have some sort of confidence to go into a spa and be like, or was he unsure when he picked it up?
No, he just got it.
He just got it.
Oh yeah, pork pie in it.
So he was confident about it.
Yeah.
That's what I respect him for. That's
No,
what I'm
that-
like.
How that's right. There's a
How
fine
easy is
line.
it to earn your respect
No, but you know what I mean. Like, so,
I'm between bravery.
and stupidity?
Yeah.
but like that to me, that's like, you know what? Fair enough. He backed himself to pick it. Like, if he was unsure about it, then yeah. But like, if you go in with the intention of getting a pork pie from a spa, then I mean, fair game. You've got to have like some. What you do?
It's getting comfy.
Nice. So
What's fucking wrong with me? Why are you going?
Did you open your thighs and just
you
look
just
through
do a
one?
proper spread and just
There's no hole.
no hole.
No hole.
Well, they can't see it. So
I ain't.
so where were we? Food or
Food.
back to the yeah.
I mean, we can carry on talking about food, but some mad shit you've eaten.
Oh, well, I think we know. Those chicken nuggets from that.
Oh, that's if you want to share that story.
I'll share. I don't give a fuck. That's
I've not. I don't know.
you know
was
this.
there.
You know this.
I went there.
Don't touch me. I'm gonna shit myself.
You dug an hole in the beach.
Yeah, no, I know. I turned up after. I turned up after the aftermath of you eating them. I never knew you ate chicken nuggets.
Yeah. So our friend Josh, we're not
Yeah.
gonna do first and last names. We're not gonna be those people unless it accidentally happens. So yeah, our mate Josh. I was out with him. I must have been like 13, 14 years old. He's like, oh, let's go to this chippy, let's get some food. He went, the chicken nuggets from here are banging. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, come on then. We got some and we went over to, we like ate them and I was like, I don't feel very well. And then went onto the beach, like throwing stones at each other, as 14-year-olds do. And then I just got a feeling of, oh no, something bad's going to happen. I remember where my bowel issues started.
To be fair, I only remember turning up. You'd already dug this hole, saying you were gonna shit.
There's
So-
something a hole in the beach.
So we turned around and I was like, Tom, there's toilets over there. Why don't you go? And you're like, because I've got to pay. I was like, hey, you went, I don't have to change. I'll free you 20p.
Yeah, and I
And
ran.
You just disappeared for about an hour.
Yeah, so I dug
Came
a
back
hole.
crying.
Yeah, mate, I was upset. I dug a hole in the
Like
sand.
someone you're like an American who bombed Nagasaki, but then you went.
Just disappeared.
You know what I mean? Like you went there and you was like, you know what? We're about to absolutely
That's
destroy
wrong.
this. We're about to destroy this toilet. I'm gonna feel the aftermath of it all. And you're sat in there, gassed yourself out.
I had to have a serious talk with myself. But no, I basically dug this hole as like a fail-safe. It's like, yo, if...
What? You were shitting dog, mate.
It's a fail... Yeah, no, like, say if...
I thought it was a comfort thing. That's why you did it.
No, it
Trying
wasn't.
like ease up your bowels and
It
that.
was like...
Just see like pushing the sand over him. Leave me.
But no, I'd like dug it and sat in it. I was like, right, in my head, I'm like, if all goes wrong, if I have...
Oh.
I've got a hole. If all goes wrong and I really need to shit right here, right now, I can just quickly pull
Yeah, but
my shorts
how
down.
far up the beach were you? Is what
What?
I want to know.
We were back in
Well-
the building. We were next to the
No, we
building.
were. We
Yeah,
were like halfway between... Because it was at the RNLI.
No. How
No,
far
we were
up
next.
the sand were you from the sea
Oh,
line?
quite high.
Oh,
So
way away.
That.
It would have been in.
It's not where the tide. It's not where the tide hits. Definitely not.
No. So what I'm saying is,
floating
to
back
this
at him.
day, no.
It's a family not end. They're like, oh, this. What's that?
Man, I found a worm.
Oh, look at this jelly.
Just jelly.
This jellyfish is making my hand tingle. That's not jellyfish. Radioactive
No,
shit.
what I mean is, it would still be buried there to this day.
I think someone would. That's like a.
No,
Is
it
that
would be,
That's how like the symbiote from fucking Spiderman comes through. That's some shit. They just bury itself in the sand and like years later, just out of the sand and then come looking for me. Daddy.
No, but going after that. Could, I know it's completely off topic this, could Venom take over Sandman?
Oh shit, my camera stopped.
How long ago was
Hold
that?
tight. I don't know, but
He's
you
going
know.
to have some nice edits.
Yeah, there'll be some.
to this audio.
Yeah, there will be. It'll be like all animated and shit.
Oh, because the audio's still recording.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
You could have pictures
That
of
recorded
you in the sand.
too. There we go. So let's just do it. Perfect. So
Right. Anyway.
just checking it's still there.
Yeah. Clap check again.
Could Venom take over Sandman?
What in my head canon? Because I think my shit's
No,
Venom,
because
or just in general.
Because, like you said, if the symbiote buried itself in the sand or whatever, there is technically a body in the sand. If Sandman's just chilling, and then could he take over, and then Venom becomes that's two powers in one.
What if he'd if he'd
I
latched
don't
onto
think
Sandman?
it works because it's his genetic. And is it? No, sorry. It's his molecular structure's fucked.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to latch
He's-
onto anything.
He's not really human, is he? At that point, then.
No, but
So
he can
he
turn
can't-
back to human.
No, he
No,
can't.
he can't.
He can just
Take
like
the
form
form.
himself into
Yeah.
a human.
Can he go out in the rain?
No, he can't. He can't get wet, can he? Because in
Oh, yeah,
Spider-Man
that's how he
3,
beat him, wasn't
yeah, Bully Maguire opened that like water main, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Did you know? In Spider-Man No Way Home, this is a spoiler by the way for anyone that's not seen it. Do you know when they like cure Sandman
Yeah.
and he like gets up and looks at his hand?
Yeah.
That's the same footage from Spider-Man 3.
That was it.
Exactly
They've-
the same. They just copied it.
Yeah, they've just cut him out of Spider-Man 3.
Why don't they just get him to do it again?
And I don't know whether it's COVID or he didn't want to
Oh.
actually
I
come back.
didn't want people to see my hands again.
No, I
I've
don't know.
edited
I
my
don't know.
hands since.
'Cause, like, I don't know whether he filmed it or not, so I don't know whether it was an issue with COVID or trying to keep it secret. But
True.
I don't know. But it's,
To be fair,
it's
it
like shot
wasn't
for shot.
secret though, was it? Because
Yeah, yeah,
literally
everyone knew he was-
paparazzi catching all of them coming out of the same building, like in the airport all together.
Oh, what, all three Spider-Man?
Yeah. So we all knew what was coming.
I didn't.
Did you not?
I didn't.
I
have a
did.
clue. So when I walked in, I was just in my head. I'm going. There's just no way all three of them will be in this movie because the
That's
pages
mad.
that I follow don't show that sort of stuff. And if I saw anything to do with Spider-Man, I'd skip past it because I wanted to watch it.
See,
It's
I
been
was
like 2
trying to
weeks.
do that, but even I think since Far From Home, I knew the next one had all three in because there was something, and then not even that. There was interviews with, is it Maguire? Garfield, sorry, where they're literally being like, "You're in the new Spider-Man." It's like, "Am I? I don't know this."
I
And
mean,
they'll look at him and go, "Look, we all know. Yes, you're in it."
and he's like, I never got a call.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he did a really good job of keeping it down because I was like 50-50. I was like, if they're in it, I'm not going to be surprised. But if they're not in it, I'm still not going to be surprised.
Yeah.
But they were in it, and I was really surprised. I was like, oh shit, that's how they did it. It was
I
great.
was buzzing. I was
It was
buzzing.
so good.
When they're in Fat Kim Jong Un's house and they're like fucking go through.
Oh,
those
what,
doors.
Ned?
Yeah. And they walk into his gaff after he does like the whole portal shit. I was like, whoa.
It
I
was
was
so
like,
good.
whoa.
I
'Cause
loved
I
it.
was like, I wanted it to happen, but I didn't know anything because it saw anything on the three of them. I was like, even if they're not in it, because it's a Spider-Man movie that everyone wanted him in, they're still going to talk about him. So
Yeah.
I just assumed that they're just talking about him, like
Yeah.
rumors and stuff. So I just left it.
I love seeing your reaction when we were watching it.
Have you
Oh,
seen
it was
that
like one.
though? This is well, there's theory this could actually be Ned's backstory because now he doesn't know Peter Parker is Spider-Man. He doesn't know he was friends with him, and he obviously
Yeah,
has the
something about
powers
him.
of Doctor Strange. He
Mm.
could now turn into an
A
enemy,
a villain.
which would explain
Why he's-
Maguire's way of when he turns to him and goes,
Oh, my best
"Oh,
friend
my
tried to
best
kill
mate
me.
tried to kill me," and he goes, "I love you."
It's like, I'll never try to kill you. And it's like,
Yeah,
well,
that's a fair point though. 'Cause
we-
he doesn't
No.
anymore. He doesn't know, does he?
No.
thing is that like MJ was wearing the necklace Peter got her in Far From Home.
But not even that though. Think about it this way as well. If oh, that's it. Because now MJ and Ned are just friends, just them two. Them two could have the romantic
I
stage
thought that as well. You know.
Yeah.
of the first Spider-Man, and then if Tom Holland comes in and he's like, "You're my girl,"
Yeah.
Ned's
hey yo,
Ned's like, excuse me.
and then he like starts fucking him up.
Yeah.
But I want to put just because none of them know he's Spider-Man.
Couldn't they just still know them separately?
No, but
That's what I was gonna say.
in my head, I'm going. They should still know him from school.
Yeah. It's like
They should like he was
fully forgot him. They didn't like forget who he was. They forgot him.
No, I thought he was. They were forgetting that everyone forgot that he was Spider-Man. No one.
that's
knew
what
that.
that's what I was gonna say then, because I was like, if they just forgot he was Spider-Man, then doesn't that mean they'll still know Peter Parker?
Yeah.
That's
and then in my head, I'm going. But then don't all the Avengers and shit still know that Spider-Man was there during Infinity War? They just don't know his
That's
face.
the bit that got me because Happy didn't know him,
No,
and I was like,
but Happy knows that Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
and I'm not being funny. In Happy's head, there isn't he going? Oh, I remember Spider-Man. Yeah, I saw it. And who is he? And he just have a massive blank. He'd just be a silhouette.
No, because I think it just erases any knowledge at all of like
Peter
and Spider-Man.
I think that link
Yeah, so
broke.
yeah, so he wouldn't.
It's like you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah. But
So he doesn't know why he doesn't know who Spider-Man is. He's just like, oh, no one knows who Spider-Man is.
No, but in his head, he would have gone, oh, Spider-Man. And he knows who every superhero is. Like
No, but
he knows
now-
Natasha.
That's the thing that I'd love
He knows
to. I'd
Black
love to
Widow
see.
is Natasha Romanoff.
Well, yeah, but that's not a secret.
No, but I know. But what I mean is, he knows who that is. He knows that Hawkeye's Clint. He knows that Iron Man is Tony Stark. Don't wrong, everyone knows that.
Fucking
But
me up thinking about
he knows all this, but yet he knows that Sam is the Falcon. But he doesn't. He'll just know Spider-Man is
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. That must more scare him and have a bigger chance of actually a threat in his head.
That's the thing that I'd love to see how now Spider-Man interacts with the Avengers. Or
That's
well, the
what
one
I-
that are left. Because I'm like, how do you go about that?
He'd have to go up and just be like, "Hi guys," and they're like, "Who are you?" And he has to go, "Hold on, put a suit on." And then
Well,
just tricks.
well, yeah, because he can just like, and everyone's like, yeah, good trick, kid. Like, look, I'm Spider-Man. He like
No,
shoots away.
because
It's like, no, a
actually-
fucking good one.
This theory on that basically he designed it in such a way that he has to.
Oh
double
yeah, I've
tap
got
as
the
fast
double
as
tap thing.
Oh, yeah, he
double
double
tap
tap
at such a weight that only he could do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
only
No
people
one
with
can use it against
superpowers could actually do it.
and like it's like a so when he's punching someone,
They couldn't just activate
he
it.
couldn't activate his webs by accident. But yeah, canonically, it's like double tap to fire a web,
No, the thing
single
that
tap
pisses
to
me off,
release.
Just because everyone's forgot, does that mean that any hard evidence is now? Because that's all soft evidence. That
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
true.
like
So,
MJ's
is there
waking up.
any
MJ's
hard-
waking up with like nudes on her phone. It's like, who the fuck is this guy? And then Peter Parker walks into the coffee shop and she's like, oh my fucking god,
Yes.
it's him.
Like, does that mean all the photos are gone as well then? Because you said the
Yeah,
necklace
yeah.
is still on her neck.
Yeah.
So any paperwork, for example, I assume Shield will have it all. Anything that happened
Or even
during
the police.
Infinity War, Infinity War,
Shield.
Infinity Wars,
No,
Like-
yeah.
and Endgame and that would all have been documented.
Yeah.
There's no way it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
because they would have had to, just in case some shit happened again. They know they can all come together to fight it and it'll work.
Theory: if Thanos to Infinity War clicked, then what's it called? No Way Home.
Mm.
No Way Home happened, and everyone forgot him. And then Endgame happened when they click and everyone comes back. Will the people that come back remember him?
What? So like this is like a what if? So like
Yeah.
what if Infinity
so what
War
if
happened?
Spider-Man didn't?
What if Spider-Man made
Simply.
everyone forget in between Infinity and Endgame?
Well, because he
What
was
the people
dust,
that-
mate.
No,
No,
I'm
but you're saying like
he
what?
wasn't.
Like what
he
if?
wasn't.
So what if Peter was on Earth and Thanos snapped, and then like for whatever reason Doctor Strange and Spider-Man are still there,
Doctor Strange goes, everyone forget Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
and then like
Those other half come back. The other half of
Yeah, well, they
the
remember.
universe come back. They will do.
Yeah.
'Cause they
they're not there, they're dead, like,
Totally.
they don't exist.
no, because they do in other universes. Because they did it across the entire thing. That's the reason why.
No, he didn't. He disintegrates.
No.
Not disintegrates them, but
When he did the spell, the only reason why the other Spider-Men and the villains from the other movies come in was because every conceivable universe,
No, well,
anyone
because-
who did know who Spider-Man was then brought there. Do you know what I mean? So
No.
in another universe, he's still snapped. That other half's gone.
yeah.
But it could be the other, as in. The
wait.
Fuck's sake.
I get what you mean though. But
No, it's like
no. But the problem is,
yeah, fucking fire extinguisher in it.
the
Do
problem
you need
is
fucking
that,
summer?
that fucking hell, it still comes through. No, because when he talks, one, they've not aged. So if they went to another universe, they'd have aged. And also, when he talks to Tommy, he goes, "I was literally fighting, and then all of a sudden."
No, they did
I didn't
age.
No, they didn't.
They did.
No, they didn't.
Ooh, the Spider-Man?
No, the Spider-Man.
Well, there's
Yeah.
3 of them.
No. I meant after the click, everyone that came back from the blip.
Oh,
They
with the
didn't
same
age.
age. Oh, right, okay.
So that means they didn't age, so they wouldn't know because they were disintegrated. No, but because they disintegrate, come back, he talks to Tommy, he goes, "What's happened?" And he goes, "Oh, like, I don't even know, we were just clicking, and all of a sudden I was here, and then Miss Doctor Strange came and got me, and then now I'm here, what's going on?" That's 5 years where he's literally gone from, "I don't feel well," to all of a sudden I've appeared, Doctor Strange has come for me, and now I'm here. So he wasn't at another universe or anything.
What, when he...
No,
oh,
I
yeah, we know
don't-
that.
no.
That's not what he's saying.
No, because your argument was they would forget him, but they wouldn't because they weren't alive.
No, what I'm saying is every conceivable universe was affected by that spell.
Yeah.
So it would, no matter what, there will be a time frame where anyone who did know who Peter Parker was still alive when he did that spell. So no one will remember at all, is what I'm saying.
No, but no, they wouldn't have been alive if it was in between the blip.
No, but what I'm saying is there would have been a universe where they never got affected by the blip, and they would have been alive because there is infinite.
No, there wouldn't.
There was infinite possibilities of a universe. So the other half of the Avengers would have been turned to dust, and those people would have survived. They would have known who Peter Parker was. He's done that spell in one universe, but it still affected him.
No,
No, he's
because
done it across all universes. That's why he was like, "Oh, you're fucking with what is it?
Interdimensional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one."
Yeah. No, but then I'm thinking though, but it must have. Otherwise,
No,
if
it-
it didn't click, then there couldn't have been that 14 million.
605.
Thank you. Versions where they lose, because that means in every single one he clicks. So there's always going to be someone that isn't there.
I feel like we've gone way past the original point.
Start on food.
I mean, like...
And then you shitting in sand.
Yeah, then we got to Sandman, so it's still on topic, alright?
Yeah. So, yeah, I dug that hole to
So when Thanos clicks.
yeah, just in case. Like, I'd dust into this nice
You'd go into that hole with your
ready-made
face.
hole, and then when I came back, I'd just be in the hole again.
You landed in the shit.
I'm like,
The kids walking past the shit.
just
Oh, that's
shit-covered 14-year-old me.
I do have corn.
That's why I don't eat sweet corn. Because
That's why.
it looks exactly the same going out as it does going in.
For
And
your ass, it sounds like a gun.
it sounds like BB guns on full auto, mate. Not nice.
Smell like cookies, that.
Not my arse or.
I was gonna say, right, you smell some fucking hanging cookies.
I had cookies before, to be fair. I had what did I have?
I want to clarify, I was talking to Karsten.
Yeah, no, but still, I'm telling you,
Alright.
whether you like it or
Well,
not.
it's mango. If you're gonna put it out there,
What?
It's mango ice.
it's mango.
Oh, so that's why it smells like cookies.
Maple Ranger.
Oh yeah, Carson's got his product placement.
Yeah, so we're leaving that there in hopes that look at that look at
Look at
that product placement there, in hopes that is it cocoa butter the actual company or is it Palmer's?
No, Palmer's.
Palmer's cocoa butter sponsor us one day.
If you could have any company to sponsor you, like individuals, who
Right,
would you have?
not Disney.
No, I mean like.
We won't get away with this shit. Oh, like a product.
Yeah,
Well, you
so
said
like-
company, so I'm not wrong. Right, so what company that would do sponsorships?
Yo Valley.
Yo, Val, so you just get milk.
No, mate, they do yogurts, bro. It's
Give him that lactose intolerant.
yeah.
Yeah, any like Alpro,
Cravendale.
Alpro, if you want to hit me up, just drop me a DM and I will sell your shit to the fucking moon. I
If
don't
I
know.
was sponsored,
I think I've
I'd
got
get
like
them tattooed on me.
what as
Commitment.
their contract. It's like
If it boosted the contract, yeah, I'd go.
oh
for
yeah,
it.
like I want to know like the tiers of like
I don't get me wrong, I'm not like
sponsorship.
getting like
I get the massive
Pepsi on my
monster
forehead.
M on my back.
I mean yeah, with like I don't know. trying to think. Like Coca-Cola's not a bad one, is it? Like, but everyone.
Fucking boring.
I was gonna say everyone knows about
You want
Coca-Cola.
something-
It's
you want
like
something spontaneous.
I don't know. That's a good question though. What sponsor would?
There'd be good ones.
If I could
like
pick.
Red Bull.
Nice.
Yes, it's.
Oh yeah, Red Bull would be the shit. I'd
Not
have
even
to
that,
say,
you
yeah,
get
I'd
like
all
you get
sorts
loads of
shit.
free stuff, like you go to all the cliff diving, the racing, all sorts. Red
Yeah.
Bull. That'd probably be mine.
Red Bull. The one.
I think,
follow
you know
Red Bull
what?
Monster.
Aldi isn't a bad shout. There. Have you seen their social media people?
You just got a snack right on your back.
Yeah.
No, you're always getting sued by M&S.
Yeah, but you know how funny that is. Have you seen their like tweets back to M&S?
No,
They're
yeah,
so
they
good,
are, they-
hilarious.
It started with Colin, and
Yeah.
now they're after our, what is it? the
Gin.
I think it's gin. Yeah,
Yeah.
so funny.
Sparkly gin. But the thing
It's
is,
like yo,
everywhere did it.
everyone's done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking right, they have. As their own smart.
Did you see what they did though about the whole cup thing?
No.
To get out of it, they turned around and said, okay, because it was obviously mid lawsuit, they turned around and said, fine, but we won't make any more, but from now, if you stop suing us, everyone that we do sell, we're going to donate to charity. So M&S had to stop. Because M&S couldn't then go through and go, nah, I'm still going to sue you.
I'm gonna sue you. Fuck charity. That's what I'd do. I'd double down.
That's, do you know what
That's
that
what you've got to do.
M&S is just,
Do you know
people
what
go,
that
they're not
is?
charity.
Do you know what that is? That's gaslighting, like, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's like me going to God, if you were real, you wouldn't do this to me. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like when I'm out working and it's raining, I'm like, God, if you had any ounce of love for me, you'd stop raining right now.
Circle around Carson, just no
fucking cold,
rain.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if you saw it, but in America, the Kellogg's like the big Kellogg's factory in America,
Yeah.
like the main one, the employees went on strike demanding like better work hours and stuff like that because they work like every single day of the year, like 12-hour shifts. Like they don't get any like like spring break or like 4th of July and shit like that off of the American holidays. They don't get that off.
I don't.
No, but you know like
Yeah, but you're a bin man.
Yeah, but it's not
It's a
fun.
big difference.
we don't get no one gets 4th of July off over here, Carson.
Yeah, I don't get Christmas off unless it's on a weekend.
Oh, that's shit.
I don't actually think there's a single day off. As long as it's on a weekend. Bank holidays we work.
All right, so you get weekends off though, don't you?
Yeah.
They don't. They
don't
are.
get anything, period.
They don't get anything off. So they all went on strike and demanded better work hours. So like the big guy at Kellogg's was like, all right, fine, sacked them all. It was like, if you don't come back, or like if you don't stop protesting, I'll sack you. And like he laid out some terms, and they just kept doing it. He went, all right, okay, and then just cut the wire on everyone. And I was like, you know what?
He's minted.
From
Fair
a
play.
business point of view, yeah.
Like fair, like
Don't know, I get where they're coming from, but
Oh,
from a
okay.
business point of view, someone that keeps going, give me this. All right, there you go. Now give me this.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
was
they
gonna say
didn't
that's
get
the
anything.
No, that's
They
the
didn't get
argument.
anything.
No, that's what he's saying is if big CEO Kellogg decided
Mr. Kellogg.
decided to drop the ball and give them what they wanted, they know they could do that,
Yeah.
and then they could get something else. So I understand why.
Like teachers, I'm not being funny, teachers always on strike with the union.
yeah.
Like, I remember, especially during COVID, we had COVID lockdown. Then we came out. What?
Teaches you. That's what I want to see.
So the
Fucking-
kids from reception, that's the ball.
I'm gonna drop names here. Fucking Miss North and Mr. Wind going bang straight into each other.
Mr. Barron.
No, but what I
This is
mean is,
Gil.
the teachers though, they literally had COVID, especially for even people in the bloody unis.
No.
Sure you'll understand. No, you probably-
Bro, I dropped out before.
Oh, yeah.
I was out before I started that trend.
What's been dropping out?
No, come on, go on, go carry on, Marcos.
On strike.
Yeah, go on.
They went into lockdown, came out of lockdown, then went on strike, then went back into lockdown, then came out of lockdown, then went back on strike, then did online tutoring, then went back on strike, and then went, oh, there's your degree, still pay me $9,000.
I'm half expecting to go back on strike just to end it off.
They probably will. And it's
I mean, yeah, but like,
one of them have, not be funny,
I'd go on strike if I
whoever
had
they
to teach.
striked to must have had to go, right, okay, there's something, and then they've got, okay, let's strike again, then I want more.
I mean,
Don't get me wrong, the thing that they did it for was like equal pay, which I understand. I'm not getting into that argument because I actually.
yo, it's episode
half of me's
one.
For it, like,
It's episode one. We're not going there.
no, half of me's like I'm
You
for
take into
equal
account
pay.
maternity leave, they do get equal pay.
I'm not.
If you know what theory that's from, drop it in the fucking comments. That shit's fucking mint.
Is it Big Mouth?
Yeah.
There you go. I'm giving you the answer.
Yeah.
I mean, this is also you're making this out on the assumption that women are going to watch this.
Yeah, no one
Guys,
wants to watch you.
I don't think women want to watch three blokes discuss women's issues, but we're going to do it anyway. So
No, but like, we shouldn't have equal pay. The one that does annoy me is those far right ones that we watched the other day, where she was like,
I want to get my man a birthday gift. Yo, if I'm telling you now, if any of you watching this back that, click off. Like, don't watch this.
Just clarify with what you just said. She said, "I won't get my man a birthday gift because she is the gift, and that's all he deserves." That's what she was saying.
but no, she went on to say other stuff like,
Oh, I want to be a housewife.
I want to be a housewife. I have a degree, but I'm not going to use it. I'm planning on using it, but I made my ex-boyfriend pay for the whole thing.
50 grand.
If for some reason that ex-boyfriend is watching, you're a dickhead. Carry on.
And she was just sitting there going, "No, I deserve it," and they were going, "No, that's not fair." And she just went, "You sound poor then."
Oh yeah, she was like, "Yo, don't get big to me. You're poor." It's like, right, so
Yeah, they're like,
so many lines.
Don't you worry about
So
it.
many lines
Just
being
because
crossed.
I can't flash my tits just to get fucking
Oh,
free night
What
out.
else did she? What else
Then
did
she
say?
turned around and went, "What happens if he
gets
gets ill
Yeah.
and dies?" And she went, "Well, then I'll have to go get a new one."
That is where I would have walked off set. I would have left and never returned. I would have collected my pay and gone because it's fucking Narnia open upstairs or something. I just got a really cold draft from somewhere and I don't know why. But yeah, it's not cold, mate. It is red hot. It's warm. But yeah, that whole video pisses me off so much.
I really want to put a link.
Have you
Can you
seen?
put a link to it?
Oh yeah, I'll put a link to the clip in the description,
And then
or
people can come back and fully understand where we're arguing.
or I'll interweave it with what we just said. Have you seen Molly Mays?
I've seen all this kicking off. I've not seen it. All I've seen is everyone going.
Yeah,
Not enough hours in a day. That's all I've seen.
Right.
What's
Have
going
you
on?
seen it, Karsten?
The only thing I've seen was Rashford. It was a comparison between her and
Right.
Rashford.
Oh yeah.
So it was Rashford who I don't know much about. He didn't grow up well off as far as I'm aware, but then he's using his career to donate to charities and help children that are in need.
Yeah.
Which is fucking right. Good on you, pal.
So
Someone's got to do it.
So
Someone's got to do
you
it.
can't really also sit there and go, "No, bad."
It-
No, I wouldn't. Just because he's
Fucking idiot.
It'd take a wild turn if Carson goes, but.
I know it sounded like I was going that way, but I wasn't.
He's gonna get
No, but
knighted for it. I reckon.
He's got a MBE.
I mean, I
think-
think it's like one under.
I can't remember what he's got.
Like
He's,
MBO,
he's already
MBO.
been. He's already been something back Queen
Oh, fair enough.
touched or
No, but
something.
it's like
I'm sorry, Queenie. I won't say it again. Queenie.
Oh, you know what first name.
Oh yeah, me and Liz. Like that.
no, yeah, I saw that, and then it was something about her saying, "If you want more pay, then work harder."
Yeah.
I was like,
So I'm sure whoever else is watching has seen it because it's all over TikTok. But she's done this interview with this guy called his name on all social is just Stephen, and I'm like,
Stephen.
yeah, Stephen, and then he gets these.
Fire alarm.
Imagine firemen through the door. Where's the fire? Everyone's like,
Molly May!
Molly May here. Stratford. Queenie. He found us. But no, he gets like all these different people on to talk about various. Like he got Jimmy Carr on to do a talk, or like to have an interview, and he got to talk about like suicide and stuff like that. If you've seen those clips, but it's the same guy. And Molly May goes on, and she's like, "We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Like Beyonce has the same 24 hours in a day as us." And it's like, yeah, Beyonce can sing. That's the argument debunked. But she's like, "I've absolutely worked my arse off." You know what Molly May sounds like?
No.
You don't know what Molly May sounds like? She's a dickhead. She sounds like a prick. And
All I know is when Tommy Fury's there, she sounds like.
so, moving on. Yeah, Molly May's basically just saying we've got the same 24 hours in a day. Like, if you really want what you want, you'll work harder. And it's like, I don't know whether she's like an ambassador for Pretty Little Thing, or she's like one of the owners or something of it, but she's quite high up with Pretty Little Thing, and she's done loads of promo for him and shit.
Do you know why?
Do you know what they're doing 12-hour shifts in a sweatshop, and she goes in to do some promo. She's like, "Oh, we're doing a 1 till 9," and the guy the manager's like, "No, you're doing a 1 till 1." And she looked at a 12-hour shift. Like, he's proper upset by it. He's like, yeah, that's what we all do. And then everyone's like, she's come up in a really privileged background, goes on Love Island, is dull as fuck on Love Island. What she do? Runner-up, I think?
I didn't watch it.
No, but she was like a
You
runner-up or
watch
something like that.
stuff.
No, I don't. I hate it so much for this reason, because they're all arseholes. But
Well, half of them are freaking... Do you know what pissed me off about that? Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's alright, go for it.
But one person on Jeremy Kyle, class show, killed himself, related it to it's nothing to do with the show and all this. Bit of sponsorship there.
That's getting punched in on and zoomed in. So carry on.
No. Make it laugh.
That makes me up. I'm gonna ramp that up. I'm gonna be so loud.
So one person had a suicide afterwards. I swear it's like 3 people from Love Island have killed themselves.
Oh, and the show's still going.
Show's still going, but it's not fair. And one, it gives people the wrong image, and also it's just...
If any
Yeah,
show's gonna
TV.
get cancelled, it's like Love Island is gonna be.
Jeremy Kyle was generally fixing problems. There might have been...
A few hiccups here and there, a few
I understand
issues.
the argument now, 'cause I completely forgot he got done just because one person
guy
did themselves. But he puts
He
people
did it like a
in
month
rehab.
later.
Yeah,
he puts them through rehab.
He pays for people for
fixes-
rehab. He paid for people's like relocations and shit like that, as far as I'm aware.
Told you if he was your dad or not.
Oh yeah, he does like parental shit and like DNA matches and all that kind of shit. But no, like
And then
Love
they
Love
go,
Island's so
go for a
dead.
swim together, and they go, great.
Brilliant TV show. But if you kill yourself afterwards, we're still gonna keep filming. It's like
Yeah.
it's fucked.
It's like it's not fair that also probably the people that did sadly pass away probably got nothing from the show.
No, definitely not. There were no condolences from the show. I don't imagine the show did anything to console the family or anything
Like
like,
I got
that.
to, I remember after a show, who was the hostess that killed herself?
Oh, it's not Amanda Holden, is it?
No, Amanda Holden's on Britain's Got Talent.
Caroline Flack.
That was it. But before all this,
Oh, that
there was
was-
like ones where a guy got kicked out, and there was like a party afterwards, and he was obviously there, and so was she, and they had a talk. People were taking pictures, going, "Oh, look, Caroline Flack's jumping on him straight away."
Yeah.
The media was so busy on jumping on her, doing all this, and just causing extra grief. And then, as a result, not saying because of that, but I'm saying she then
May have amounted to
Fuck
some
herself,
sort of
yeah.
It is a very
you
strange
never see that
world
about
we live
Jeremy
in.
Kyle.
No, it was like the one isolated incident, and that shit got cut down immediately.
Yeah. Sorry, but carry on about your original
Welcome
point.
to the media. Fucking hell, I don't know what Molly
Ain't
May.
it?
Forgot.
No, yeah.
But
Molly
go on
May's
with it.
just a dickhead, and she's like, you need to work harder. Like we've all got the same 24 hours in a day. You need to work harder, and it's like,
I mean, one, get where she's coming from, but two,
First of all, she
doesn't
said-
understand.
no, she doesn't. She knows fuck all. She said she worked her ass off. She didn't. She hasn't. I
She
can
got
say
half naked. She got her tits out for the fucking world to see, and now she made a bit of tail off a bit.
yeah, and now she does like she's an that is her job title. It's influencer. If I ever get to the point where I'm considered a social media influencer, I'm not gonna go around parading it. They're all pricks. A lot of them are assholes, and I'm glad
you said a lot of them because
Not all of them.
No, the ones that get put under that branch that aren't pricks don't go around selling themselves as social media influencers.
That's it,
Because what do you do? Promote stuff on your Instagram story for 3 seconds and it disappears after 24 hours. It's hardly changing the world.
'Cause I get where she's coming from on the fact of we all have 24 hours. If you want something in life, work for it. I get that.
You do.
You do.
You do.
That is what everyone is.
Yeah.
That's
doing.
like
That's
yeah.
lying.
That's
message-
the.
the
no,
message is good. Who it's coming from isn't.
Marcus Rashford saying that
Would have been a lot
Brilliant.
better. Yeah.
because look what he's doing. He's changing the world. He's changing lives for kids in this country that are so far below the poverty line. The government don't even look at them.
That's it. Like there's people that if they said it, it would have been
I'm
good.
on a hater.
Tories.
Sorry. Fucking Scott.
No, but that's the thing. Like if certain people said it, like Leonardo DiCaprio, Elon Musk. Other
Oh,
people, but
well,
then-
don't go there with Elon Musk. That's
No,
a
no,
different
but-
argument.
Don't even-
That's a different. That's a different
But
set.
what
Of,
I mean is though, like if other people had said it, then yes, it'd have been people would have just gone.
she.
No, I get it. It might be a little bit motivating, but because she's come out with it and then gone up and gone a 12-hour shift.
the thing is,
not that
she's
horrible,
so patronising about it. So
right.
that's the rant over. Welcome back to the. I'm gonna say funny. That's up for debate.
This is more of a topic of discussion rather than a podcast of talking.
Yeah.
A matter of, do you know what this is? The common man's opinion. This is literally just it. We are just commoners.
We are the majority of people.
Do you have to piss Tom off though?
Go on.
Fish aren't wet.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god!
No, thank you so much for watching the first Jigs podcast.
Should we relive this?
Yeah,
I think this is amazing.
No, I
think
really
it's
don't want
a
to.
Good debate, and then we'll talk some other shit because it is a very hefty argument. Fish are not wet. They are not wet because something is only wet when there is a mixture of water and air. To have that contradicting thing of something to be wet because it's got to be dry. But if it's in the water, there is no air on it. So how is it wet? Because it's in the water.
If there's no air in the water, how'd a fish breathe?
Because there's oxygen in the water. That ain't air, you did.
Is that not air?
No.
Does that not make it air?
No.
There's still air bubbles in the water.
Yeah, but they respire through the oxygen in the water going through the gills. Mate, I did biology at GCSE, fam. I know.
So did I. We were in the same
I did it
class.
in college as well.
Oh, right, no,
Yeah,
I thought my
because
GCSEs.
I failed. But I did it right. But the water goes in the mouth and it goes out the gills, and in the gills have got these like thingies. Can't remember what they're called.
Jazz hands.
Got a lot of jazz hands inside the gills, and that absorbs the oxygen out of the water, right? But there's no fucking air, otherwise how do we not breathe down there, Tom?
Because we don't have gills.
Right.
No, fine.
but
If you
we've
held
got
a
lungs.
fish and you swallowed their bubbles, are you breathing?
What? Say that again.
So when you're in a fish like lets out bubbles.
Is he helping your argument or
No.
not? No, right.
Okay.
No, but because right, we're dry, we're only wet when water is on us.
I was gonna try and make a joke there, but I really couldn't think
Do you
quick
put your
enough.
feet
You know what I
in the
mean?
bath and go, oh, these feel wet?
Sorry, let me rephrase. When something liquid is on us, that's what makes us wet. Because we're dry, as opposed to that. So for them, being dry would be submerged entirely in water.
Being
That's
in a
their
perpetual
dry.
state of wetness.
Yes. No.
Ah, got you. That's
No,
it.
Right.
That is
No,
it.
no, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? No, that's the point. This is why this argument frustrates us all. Because when it's in the water, when it's taken out, it's then wet because it's in a dry atmosphere with a liquid on it. It can't be in a liquid state.
Isn't it always in that state though? Because the water is in the air.
Shut your argument down right now, right? This is a physics point of view. No molecules actually fucking touch, right? So technically, nothing can ever be wet because water doesn't actually touch fucking anything.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up.
So nothing's ever wet.
Fish is not wet.
The fish is wet.
No,
but
not
the fish.
not. I just explained this to you, right?
Did you know there's no such thing as being cold? It's just not being hot. Right? What is heat? What is heat? It's molecules vibrating really quickly, right? And the quicker they vibrate, the hotter they get, right?
But
So
you said
that-
there's no such thing as heat.
No, I said cold.
Right, yeah, okay.
But fine, temperature. You measure it in temperature.
Right, no,
Right. Okay.
Wait, so he's basically what he's saying is
It's
Your
still
molecules aren't vibrating.
no.
it's like-
It's still heat. It's just not as much heat because they're not vibrating as much. It's not cold. It's just not as much
it's
heat.
a matter of perspective.
It is. It's like door half open, door half shut.
say that. I was gonna say glass half full, glass half empty. What kind of person are you?
Fucking confused.
Chicken half eating kind of guy.
No, full chicken eating.
Are you a chicken eating you or you eating chicken kind of person?
Don't know.
No one knows until a
It's-
chicken eats them.
Things on fire are fire on things.
Things are on fire. That is just a commonly
No.
No,
disgusting.
because fire is on it.
Yeah, but you don't say,
Yeah, but you
someone help, fire's on my baby, do you?
but
That's your argument, though.
You don't set a baby on fire.
You don't
I do. That's like,
You
don't tip finger, but you tip toe.
And you can't finger tip, but you can finger.
wrong way around. Definitely wrong way around. How long have we been recording for now?
Not enough.
can finger a nail, but you can't.
An
nail
hour and
fingers.
8 minutes.
This isn't enough.
No, you can
This isn't
nail
enough.
fingers, but you can't finger nails.
But to be fair, a lot of it is going to get cut. from
Oh yeah, the
start.
first like what
Oh,
20
an hour.
minutes was getting cut, so we'll
How
carry
long
on.
have we done?
An hour and 8 minutes. I really hope we can't hear that on the mic. What's a topic?
If you could have any superpower. Oh no, here's a better one. If you could live in any game in reality, what would it be?
GTA. Because you have
Online or story?
online.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So imagine living in a GTA world or the GTA Online world. You leave your house.
I'd say I'd kill myself, but you can't.
Yeah,
You'd respawn.
Yeah.
I'd
And the
hide.
best thing is though, you're then literally going to set up a coke farm, weed farm, all this. It's going to be fine. You look up, there are cars flying around and doing racetracks in midair.
That'd be so
and then
funny.
you go on your phone and you literally are just buying cars that are just going to pop up in your house.
Yeah.
It'd
that'd
be
be
well
sick.
good.
True.
And all you have to do to actually earn good money all day, just sit and go in a race.
Yeah.
And then after every
And you don't have
race,
to
you
worry
can
about fuel either.
total your car and it'll just respawn back to normal in the next
That's
one.
not a bad one to live in.
Well, what about you? Super Mario.
If I was in the Super Mario world and it looked like it was Super Mario, yeah. But if I was in the Super Mario world and it looked like a real life depiction of Super Mario, no.
That would be
Not being funny yet, a
terrifying.
giant
You do some
silverback
shrooms
gorilla running at you with a barrel in his hand.
Oh, so you're not worried about Bowser or those big fucking plant things?
Bowser
Or
is
do you know what Gumbas look like in real life, mate? That shit's scary. It's a shit on legs. that's scary. isn't it?
I'm more concerned about is eating mushrooms and just getting massive.
Do you know what's
Yeah.
good?
Someone punches you, you just shrink.
Ant-Man. I want some
Yeah, no,
slices.
fuck Super Mario. That'd terrify me.
Pokemon would be a good one, but it would also freak you
Oh,
out
yeah.
because
Pokemon would be good.
you could turn evil with a Ditto. Because imagine if you had a Ditto as your Pokemon, that'd be probably the most OP Pokemon. If you're going to live your life. Because you could literally get into any secret base, because your Ditto could just turn into, say, the President or the Queen or...
Yeah, but I mean,
anyone.
everyone knows what a Ditto's human face looks like.
Because it keeps its ditto.
Oh, it keeps its eyes, doesn't it?
It's literally
Full
just two
face.
eyes and a
Yeah.
fucking weird line weird line smile.
Put sunglasses on. And nowadays you have to wear a mask.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure the Pokemon world is really worried about coronavirus. Oh, I've said it before.
Oh, that's it.
Shit.
Cancelled.
Ah, we're gone. Can't say coronavirus. It won't get put anywhere. I've just said it again. Oh yeah.
Oh no, with the cheek spreaders as well.
Oh, oh no.
Oh, we've not even done that.
Thought of a name. We'll do it.
Oh.
We'll do it at the end.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end. We'll do it at the end.
No, it's like because I've thought about a few. Like I think Halo would be fucking unreal.
Yeah, it could be quite
Like,
good.
if that was actually a thing, that would be insane. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking if we're living in that, there's nothing to say we're Spartans because we fucking in.
Yeah.
Like if I was in the army,
Not even
then
that though.
I could become one.
Yeah.
It'd be fun, but the thing is, you have to be a soldier. Like you can't live your life every day because
No,
you never see shops open.
terrorist.
Like you could never go out on a date.
You
You know,
could.
no, because you don't really see everyday life. It's all
In
like
Halo?
yeah.
No, it's just
Do you think
like
the army
universe.
does in Iraq?
No, but what I'm saying is, if you're basing it off the game,
No, what I'm saying is that reality. Say if that was a reality,
yeah,
you'd live in their universe, so you could just be a person, say, on Earth before the Covenant come fucking destroyed that shit. You could just
Yeah.
be having a normal life. You'd have all the futuristic shit.
yeah.
You'd be hearing about these fucking super soldiers coming out.
So I suppose that's the question then. If you could just be you, just in a suit in
That's what
like
I'm
a
asking.
game universe, which one would you pick?
GTA.
Providing that you can do what GTA Online characters could do.
Yeah, I'd be honest, it'd be between GTA or Pokemon, just because.
I think Pokemon would possibly be the best one.
Yeah, I think yeah.
That's it's a handout out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, did you know that Ash doesn't age because he saw Ho-Oh?
Oh, is that the reason?
What?
He doesn't age
Yeah.
because he saw the legendary bird Pokemon.
Oh right.
Ho-Oh. So when he saw it when he was 10,
Oh, well, he's literally like first episode, isn't it?
he will not age.
Oh, right.
Yo, they set that,
That
up
is
good.
mad, isn't it,
They
yo?
set that up
Because I
good.
was always like, how is he still 10 years old? There's been like 52 fucking seasons of this shit, including all the movies. Like, you know what I mean? There's been a lot
Yeah.
of it. He's gone to so many different regions.
What a
travelling.
bad age to see it at 10.
Yeah, he can't do it.
Isn't
That's
it?
what I mean. Like, I've got to admit, pinnacle age, probably between 18 and 21.
And at 10 years old, you're not clapping cheeks.
You're not doing anything.
You're definitely not clapping me, but I meant in general. But like, you ain't getting any bitches. You're not getting anything. Can't get served.
He's technically like those people who.
That's a
that
bad age. He'd probably have mental trauma.
Yeah, but no one would take him seriously because he's a little 10-year-old.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I'm gonna kill myself. It's like, oh, a 10-year-old being weird, isn't he?
Around in a circle.
Go get some rasp
He's
pudding.
a Freddo. Cost me a quid that.
Life savings and that shit.
Right, no, fine then. Forget game. Oh wait, no. What game are you saying?
It's so difficult to decide, but I'd actually just. I'm not saying it's just because I've been tanning at the minute, but Cyberpunk would actually be in if you lived in somewhere like Night City, because you could literally go and because all he just comes to town and just becomes a mercenary.
Yeah.
He meets the right person. You could literally just go to a gang. Yo, do you have any jobs that you need doing? Go and do it. Build up a reputation. As long as you don't fucking die, make load of money, get loads of fucking augmentations. I call it chrome to your body. You can get like new eyes and shit, so you can fucking get like a real life heads up display, and you can see shit. You've got a map, and you don't have to worry about your fucking phone. Just do it through your head.
Yeah.
Literally, you get everything. You get fucking swords out your arms and shit, or a fucking gun.
Fair enough.
That would be shit out. That'd be mint.
I think I'd have to do Pokemon, you know.
I'd probably say Pokemon.
One that would
be
be
pretty
good that I think you two would like
Minecraft.
more, that I couldn't.
That would be a chill one.
One that would be good, especially for you two, I wouldn't be able to because of my body size. Assassin's Creed parkour, like all the parkour side of it.
Yeah,
but
well,
you're a normal person there. You ain't trained like they are.
No,
I'm
you
not-
would be like you're part of whatever the game you're joining.
You get into
you're
it though.
part of it.
I'm not willing to do that cult shit.
No, but you would be in
Too
the.
old for that now.
Yeah. Brainwashed me when I was 10. Do that,
Yeah.
and then I'm fine for it.
Well,
Not
you feel
now.
like a
Can't be asked now.
special bird.
Like
Yeah.
Master Chief. You know what I mean?
Right, what film?
What like film universe or
Yeah.
just film in general?
Resident Evil.
No, film in general.
Just
That
film.
You could go really cheeky there and just go Detective Pikachu.
Oh, God, that's the bullshit answer. I don't know. Like, I feel like Star Wars is a good one regardless because there are so many different like paths and like
opportunities,
life like branches you can take. That's I think that's a solid
What
one.
are you going with?
Oh yeah, Star Wars, but like episode 1.
Okay.
Isn't that technically episode 4?
Yes, technically it's episode 4.
You're dead.
Just getting clear, man. A movie.
Yeah.
I'm living in it. I'd want some sci-fi shit, don't they?
Yeah.
Like Total Recall. Oh,
The original, or the remake.
I don't know what the dude's called in it.
Colin Farrell.
The guy. It's when he doesn't know he's the secret spy thing.
That's just Total Recall.
That one.
Yeah, totally.
No, there's the original Total Recall, or the remake Total Recall. It's the same film.
Oh right. Oh,
So either way.
either way.
Either way, alright, okay.
Because they have that fucking bridge, don't they? That shuttle that goes right through the planet. So
Yeah.
they can go
Yeah,
to the other
yeah,
side. That'd be mental. Because that's the same sort of vibe as fucking.
See, I'm fully stuck on this. You've got a few good ones.
I know. Altered Carbon. That
Is that-
series.
Oh, right, okay.
No, it's a series.
It's the same thing though, isn't it? A movie series. You know what I mean? Like that genre of entertainment.
Fair enough, yeah.
That Altered Carbon's like very futuristic. So
Fine
basically,
then. If they're the same thing, I know which one, and you're gonna regret you've not said it. But go on.
but basically, they're subconscious. The premise of it is this woman found a way to transfer your subconscious into a chip,
Yeah.
which is in your spine. So, say if, for example, we're all driving down the street, we're in your car,
Yeah.
we get side fucking T-boned by a fucking truck going 60, we all die, but our chip remains intact. They can take it out of our body, put it in a fresh body.
Kind of like Matrix. I'm joking. I've never seen them.
No, you've only seen the
That would
third
be
one.
good, though.
No, I've not.
But
Yeah, I thought Matrix. would be
I
a
was
good
gonna say,
one.
the Matrix is a good one, providing you know that because we might be in it.
a simulation.
We could be- Don't pull a face. Well, there's a possibility, but that's providing you know you're aware of being in the Matrix.
Yeah.
But again, that's sort of scary shit.
Oh,
yeah,
That's terrifying.
That chip shit back of your head, that opens up everything. That's how they can travel, because they can take that chip, take the information on it, and then put it into this computer,
Yeah.
and they'll have that where we've travelled space. there will be loads of planets, and they could just transfer the information on that chip.
You can't just fart.
I think so. They can transfer.
I really hope the Mike's got that. That's fucking so funny.
Transfer the information from that chip into a chip on a different planet, then put that in another body, and then you can go and live on that other planet. You know,
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
Space travel becomes infinite then. Like,
Yeah.
your lifespan will not be limited on your body's capability. It'll be limited on how long that chip lasts.
I'd like that if I had some warning.
Man,
Like, imagine what you just said, right?
Oh my god! I won't even put that near your face, mate. You'll get pink eye.
Talk like this.
Fucking I've seen you.
Do it on that. You got some sanitizer.
Fucking hell. Oh god.
That's awful. That's fucking summit. That's summit, mate. But do you know, like you said, like you're in like a T-bone, we all fucking died instantly. Imagine seeing that massive truck come towards you. Like, say you've gone just like past the junction,
yeah, I thought
normally,
you see
and then you see some like truck come towards you, and and then like you wake up still screaming on another planet. That scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
I'd lose my mind.
No.
No, but you wouldn't, because you'd be screaming, you'd hit it, unless you died on impact, right? They put you in that body. You don't like. For
Fine,
example, they couldn't put my chip into like Bjornson's body. Like they could, but I couldn't go straight into his body. I'd still have to calibrate my conscious to live in that body. So I'd wake up, I'd be dazed still.
Oh,
You'd be
right.
You're confused, you're coming to terms with.
But you know what would be weird then? JFK. He's just waking
Gone
up.
and then wait.
Yeah.
No, he'd just be
That's
waking up because you wouldn't. Because headshot, you won't feel anything.
Oh yeah.
You'd just be hiya. Why am I waking up?
That's the thing though. Like
you don't just wake up.
No, like you'd be suddenly dazed and confused. You're like, why am I waking up on a different planet?
Yeah, no, but that's what happens in the first episode. Like some guy gets gatted. I'm not going to tell you anything because it's a mint watch. Definitely a good watch. He gets absolutely fucking obliterated, fucking shot in the face. He gets woke up. He gets put in prison essentially. It's called the box or some shit. He gets put on ice. Oh, so he just got put on ice. It's like an archive. So they keep all the most dangerous people out prisoners and that because you can't take a life. That's illegal.
yeah.
This dude's meant to be a terrorist. And they've kept him on ice for 200 years.
Yeah.
It's 200 years, and then he gets put in this body, and then he wakes up, but he's been trained to be able to go into a body and within 10 minutes have full motor control of that body like he'd been in it his entire life.
That's
'Cause
mad.
He's mentally trained to do it. So he gets put in the body, and then he wakes up, he's like, why the fuck did he woke me up? I died.
Yeah.
Like, he knows he died. He knows the chip never got broke.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine. Here's one that I feel like you'll regret not saying. Witcher.
That'd be pretty sick to be
Nah,
fair,
yeah, that'll be
but-
alright.
But at the same time,
Hoping you're a
just
Witcher.
me.
No, hoping you're a Witcher.
Do you know how you become a Witcher?
I do.
They got taken
Yeah.
as kids.
And then just injected with the blood.
They got injected with
If they survive.
blood, and if they survive, they would then become
A lot
Witcher.
of like occult things in like popular series and shows. It's like the Jedi, problematic first
Isn't
of
it
all.
weird how you're actually meant to look at it all and you get told all this stuff? It is cults, and you're going, they're sick. I'd love to be part of that, but
In the
everyday life,
reality
you're
of
like,
it.
I really don't want to be in a cult.
Yeah.
Like, you're meant to be conditioned into liking cults.
Well, we're being like
You're in the NHS, mate. You're in the biggest cult in England.
that's trying to get privatised, mate. We're all fucked. I've got chips in my arms and the lot, mate.
You have?
We're
No,
getting.
you got gravy with those chips.
I like ketchup.
Got a good 3-piece chicken with it as well.
No,
His dick, he's got cheese.
Oh.
no, but The Witcher would be cool still because you could still train
Yeah.
to be like a soldier or something.
Yeah.
Or you could be like your own type of bounty hunter and go
Yeah.
kill these monsters and help people for money. Like you can go and do that, but you just have to build up that reputation
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Like you don't have these elixirs that will, make you stronger, make you resistant to fire
Yeah.
and shit like that. Help you breathe underwater, all that bollocks. But no, yeah, that'd be
Decent.
Yeah.
shit talk.
Right. Marvel and DC.
We don't have time, mate.
No. In a ring, fighting, good fights, do you think?
Like, who do we think would be a good bout?
Yeah. Even it can be Marvel and Marvel, DC and DC, or Marvel and DC.
We'll name one each, and then we'll wrap it up.
Nah.
Yeah, because we're stretching on like an hour and a half.
Fine then, we'll say one each, then do the vote.
Yeah. So, let me have a think. A good fight I'd like to see. Let me have a think. I'm trying to think like a fair match that would still be entertaining to watch. Because I want to put Daredevil in one. Because he's sick. One? He's such a good fighter.
Oh.
I reckon he'd be good with Batman, you know.
Daredevil and Batman?
I'd like to think. But I haven't watched enough of Daredevil to know his shit.
So good. It's mint.
I think you could put Deadpool with absolutely anyone, and that shit would be fucking
entertaining.
amazing.
That'd be good.
That'd just be...
That'd be like one of those undercard fights that turns out to be the best fight of the night.
Oh, yeah. Like fucking Deadpool versus Deathstroke.
Yeah.
With the samurai sword and the sniper. They fucking literally are the same people, essentially. He's
Yeah.
just got fucking katanas and fucking pistols, I mean.
I'm trying to think of... I've got one person... I need someone who would be as good. So we say like Batman's like top quality martial arts. Batman.
Well, just Batman, isn't he? Like,
yeah, because he's learned a load of martial arts, hasn't he? And he's basically taught.
Oh,
if you're
that
watching
would be
from
an
Batman
interesting one.
Begins, or even Dark Knight. No, from Batman Begins, he knows all the martial arts from basically.
Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. So do you know who would be a good one then?
Go on.
Batman, Black Widow. Because they've both just been taught martial arts all their life.
It's not a bad one. It's not. Yeah.
But who do you reckon would win?
Batman.
Like he's a man.
Yeah, pretty much. No. I don't know. Oh no. Actually,
They're basically the same fucking people.
Black Widow
aren't they?
and Black Widow and Catwoman would be a good fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a better matchup.
Yeah. Catwoman and Spiderman. Because the spiders.
That is just... Oh my... Can you cut that bit out? I got second-hand embarrassment for it.
So, if you could have one Marvel and DC team up in a fight... I don't know, you've got a...
They've got good ones.
Not too sure. Maybe maybe we need to do some research for the next one. And the next episode is superhero themed.
Start on that and
just start on superheroes and like superhero films and shit.
Yeah, for that.
So, what a good first episode that has been.
Well, we still need to vote.
But we need a name. We can't call it the Cheeks Podcast. We could if that's what we get to. If the other names are shit or...
The Three Musk.
Yo, that's getting sick. No, we're not doing that again. No, we're not. I'm glad we're ending this now because it's going to get warm in here. So, the viewers, shut up. We'd like your input on the Cheeks Podcast. We're after a name, and I think we've all got one. Have you been thinking, Karst?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, right, okay. We might have a couple of names to pick between. Or if you have... You know, what the fuck is that? So, or unless the Cheeks community have a name that they'd like to put forward that we'll put into consideration and will be featured on the next podcast, we'll have a vote. I want to go with...
Wait, they'll be featured for giving the name.
Yeah, if they have like a really good one that we want to use.
No, like they'll just be said.
Oh, they'll just be mentioned. They'll get a shout out.
They fucking feature with dropping someone else in mid gap. What's going on?
Might be able to later down the line once we go in studio and stuff.
Yeah, if we get to the point. Ooh, is the Cheeks podcast name person? I'm gonna work on that. So the original idea for the name of the podcast was Spreading Cheeks because I'm Cheeks, but it was also a bumhole reference, and
that makes it sound like we're spreading you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, which is why I'm like, I don't know if we should, unless we just do stay with the Cheeks podcast. But again, we're not the most creative people in the world.
No.
But Spreading Cheeks was the first one I came to. But now I'm like, I've let it settle and like simmer for a bit. Don't know if it's the best option.
Cheeks chat.
Cheeks chat.
It sounds simple, but
it sounds.
No. Say if.
Go on.
If fuck you put me down when I fucking start. If basically if you start, then you put it.
So we need ideas for the name of the Cheeks podcast.
Brainstorm.
Ideas for the Cheeks podcast. You're naming it. You're throwing it in there. Subconsciously making.
Could just call it the Cheeks.
I mean, you know what? It's just gonna be called the Cheeks podcast
You can take other ideas
because there are multiple cheeks.
Because we could do a rebrand
down the line
if the name needs to change.
Yeah, I'll get cancelled for some shit, and then we'll have to go underground, rename ourselves, come out with a new podcast.
Super Cheeks.
So expect that rebrand in about 3 weeks' time.
Could just be called Swampass.
The Swampass podcast. That's a good one, The Swampass podcast. That's not bad because I'm sweaty.
Because you are ripping ass. That's my only reason.
The Swampass podcast. That ain't bad, Good idea, Karsten. So, if you've made it this far into the podcast, first of all, well done. Second of all, we are now the Swampass podcast, and we'll see you next time. Let us know what you think of the podcast. Drop a like.
He is consistent.
What's an if?
That's it, but we are.
That is a Christmas miracle because it'll probably be when it'll be uploaded. So drop a like on the video, drop a comment on what you liked, what you didn't like, and we'll see you next time. Thank you much for watching. Say your goodbyes, guys.
You've just ended it.
All right, bye.
That's it.
That's it. We're done.
It's there.
We're not doing that.